Okay, here's why the RTX 5050 actually makes sense as a GPU on the market and why it's not really useless at all. Now, first of all, this GPU has some decent specs, especially for an entry-level GPU. That is for, of course, entry-level gamers that might be building their first PC and they don't want to spend too much because, of course, not everyone will actually prefer to have a high-end PC and rather go for the likes of a console. So this GPU is actually making more sense. Now, not just that, but of course, the RTX 5050 is actually the successor to the likes of the RTX 3050, which is still a GPU that a lot of people still use, especially for casual gaming and even just standard gaming in general. And a lot of streamers nowadays actually still use this type of GPU for their budget builds. Now, of course, this GPU does not have much when it comes to specs, because of course it includes these following specs, which is obviously 2560 Blackwell CUDA cores, 8GB of GDDR6 memory, which is not bad at all. Basically only requires 130 watts of power, which is actually pretty good for those who are wanting to build a budget PC. Now, of course, this GPU is actually kind of smart from Nvidia for once, because let's be honest, Nvidia was lacking in one department, and that is budget gaming, which AMD is actually still pretty good at, because of course, despite AMD not having the best GPUs on the market in some cases, AMD is still a good competitor when it comes to budget gaming, especially for the likes of the RX 7600, which is still a good GPU, and even the previous generation with the 6000 series. So this RTX 5050 actually is kind of competing in that department. And it is also competing against the likes of AMD's latest GPU, which is the RX 9060. Now, of course, everyone has their own opinion on what is a decent GPU, but I think in terms of Nvidia, this GPU makes sense for a lot of budget gamers and people that want to have a GPU that can give them a good performance to enjoy obviously the latest titles on the market and of course enjoy some casual gaming. But otherwise, let me know in the comments below, do you think this GPU is a good option for a lot of beginners when it comes to PC gaming? Or would you recommend any other GPUs on the market that is basically still going to be better and also matching the same price? Because that is one of the big selling points about this GPU, is it's $250 and getting a decent spec. But I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys next one. Be safe as always and have a great day. Bye.